Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with me, SUCHITRA Rajkumari. First, the headlines. National voters celebrated in Manipur as Chief Election Commissioner of India stresses youth participation and technology in election. TIM Secretary Michael Lamjathang Haokip says cookies responsible for Manipur conflict, asserts Meiteis only seek to prevent illegal immigration and promote peaceful coexistence among indigenous people. Center and state governments attempting since early days to divide hills and valley and create hatred among communities, alleges Meitei Tribe Union. Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation JFD asserts Center's move to conduct census in Manipur at this unstable juncture is suspicious and could erase Meitei community. And 13 Manipur police personnel named for gallantry and service medals to be conferred by President on Republic Day 2026. And now the news in detail. National Voters' Day was observed at the Office of Chief Electoral Officer Manipur at Lamphelpat with emphasis on the importance of voting, use of technology in elections, and role of voters in strengthening democracy. The statement of the Chief Election Commissioner CEC of India was read out during the program, stating that India's election system is strong, transparent, and trusted worldwide. He said India's election as chair of International IDEA reflects the country's growing leadership in democratic practices. The CEC encouraged citizens, particularly young voters, to participate actively in elections and exercise their franchise without fail. He also urged voters to remain vigilant against misinformation and fake news related to elections, noting that informed participation is essential for the health of democracy. Speaking on the occasion in the presence of CEO Shailesh Kumar, CS Vivek Kumar Diwangan highlighted use of technology such as webcasting cameras in polling stations to monitor voting in real time and explained the VVPAT system, which enables voters to verify their choice through a printed paper slip. He praised Manipur Police and Central Paramilitary Forces for ensuring free and fair elections and announced special enrollment drive in schools and colleges to register students turning 18 ahead of the 2027 Assembly elections. The program also comprised photo exhibition, distribution of epic cards to first-time voters, felicitation of sweep campaigners. Prizes were awarded to winners of online essay competition on the theme My India, My Vote, Indian Citizen at the Heart of Indian Democracy. As part of the program, participants took a pledge led by the Chief Electoral Officer to vote responsibly and uphold democratic values.
Government of India had realized that in the year 2011, the voters' participation, particularly the young voters, had shown a kind of apathy. They were not getting registered after becoming 18 years. So, a national campaign was decided to be introduced by celebrating 25th January, that is the Foundation Day of Election Commission in India, as National Voter Day, to create awareness, particularly among the young voters, so that they get enrolled just after completing 18 years of age. Earlier, the enrollment used to happen on 1st of January every year. Now, as Chief Electoral Officer has told that this electoral roll revision is taking place 4 times in a year. As and when the young voters are turning 18, they are eligible to get registered as an elector.
Thado MP Manipur Secretary Michael Lamjathang Haukip asserted that the ongoing conflict in Manipur was initiated by Kuki groups and not by Meiteis, stating that Meitei community has historically been peace-loving and has always stood for harmony among indigenous communities. He made the statement while speaking at a felicitation program honoring key members of Thado community who played an active role in efforts to bring resolution to the current crisis. The program was held at Yumnam Kuno and organized by Information Center for Hill Areas Manipur Icham. Addressing the gathering, Michael Lamjathang Haukip said that Thado community has coexisted peacefully with other indigenous communities for centuries. He noted that despite having a recorded history of over 2,000 years, Thado community is often misrepresented as Kuki, which he termed as misleading. Clarifying their position, he said that Thados have no enmity towards any community and have consistently upheld peaceful coexistence. He further stated that Thado community stands firmly with the Meiteis and supports peace and harmony in the state. Condemning the brutal killing of Rishikanta, he remarked that despite changing his name to a Kuki name, he was mercilessly killed, highlighting their inhumanity. He reiterated that Meitei community continues to advocate peace and harmony while calling for identification and removal of illegal immigrants. Calling for concrete action, Michael Lamjathang Haukip cautioned that the anti-Manipur versus pro-Manipur conflicts is far from over and urged all concerned to work sincerely towards safeguarding indigenous rights and peace in the state. Meanwhile, former president of Information Center for Hill Areas Manipur Icham N. Rajendro Elias Boy stated that the organization had received early indications that a major conflict was imminent. However, before any preventive measures could be effectively taken, the large-scale conflict erupted. He said that when the organization attempted to send representatives to Churachandpur for dialogue and reconciliation, the efforts were obstructed following an incident in which an individual in New Chekon allegedly brandished a double-barrel gun, preventing Kugis from sitting at roadside vendors. He described this incident as the point of no return, after which the situation rapidly deteriorated, leading to widespread devastation and suffering. Rajendra further stated that a lasting resolution to the crisis can only be achieved if the suspension of operations SU agreement is withdrawn and illegal immigrants are identified and deported.
Kuki Kambugi Hong Sai Haibagido Dogale. Admine Toduna history last India Samnarama Matumsida, a voice, Chana the Brave, Chumara Kaleva, Angoloi Chai, Manipura, Dum Kanaba, Dum Lere. Adubu, Toki Batodoxida, innocent Mayam Sinsayam, the Sokre, Shiroi Dogo Mayam Yam Sikre, Adumayam Sins a Tokre, Yanuaitre, a Samaksu IDP, a Miss Loidamo IDP, Adu Tarabasu, wait for what's a Kaido. Akoy Manipur Machani Hai Taradi, Meitena as a major community of Oina, Akoy na Pambase, Mapandi, Nipusilakano, Mahero, Nikitamina, Pakatang Dunaina, Lemin, say Haibani. Adu Tado, Ichin announcing Tanara Katsa, the land, they hide the same clear cut policy.
Lance the Man Lorry Batona, but the Santi Helenaba, Amadi Questes, the Horror Yellow Haiden, Tado D, Kinatiga and Form of Folaga, Land Sigi, the Horror Kips against Sumar and Pondo Pacific, Man, Honey was a way, Mayam, Kuding Mabu Haramtrana, a woman of Gripo Amas, we all see the minor, Saturn the
NRC Sanhang the Dabani, Majin Esi from the Kasukai and a former Tola Kanda, Nasiki Wadi films the Laura Kanda, Tumba, Nasen Mediamayam, Amamayam, with the Wangamba, Singuna, Aquilana, Santoma Mayam, City, no Macan, and Tola Kanda, a quickie, walls in the Hivatar, in the Akatanatana, Tumba, Martini line to Deco, Mapandakis and a Simaito, when you kind of former Tola Nangi was there, Sigi the Mukta, Agi Tadogi, Chinox and Goquinatarana. Or people Topra have a walk and say, I want them to come later.
Union Secretary Organization Takhilambam Parijat today asserted that India government has been systematically deepening the divide between hill and valley regions of Manipur by fanning sentiments of hatred and alienation. He made the statement while addressing a press conference held at Thangjung Hall of Manipur Press Club. Speaking to media persons, Parijat urged the 3 MPs from Manipur to raise 3 critical questions in the upcoming parliament session scheduled to begin on January 28 and possibly lead to concrete action on long-standing issues faced by the state. He said that since 1963, under the Manipur Union Territory Act, land division between hill and valley areas was intended to be maintained at 50-50 ratio. However, he alleged that the situation drastically changed after the 27th Amendment under Northeastern Recognition Framework in 1971, following the introduction of Article 371C of the Constitution. He further stated that under Article 371C, Manipur's total land area came to be categorized with 92% falling under hill areas and only 8% under the valley, creating a severe imbalance. He said this disparity has resulted in gradual alienation of Meitei community from the hill regions. He further criticized the government for reaffirming the provisions of Article 371C in 2008 instead of correcting what he termed as a historical injustice. Furthermore, Meitei Tribe Union urged Manipur's MPs to raise these issues in Parliament in the interest of the people and called upon all political parties to take responsibility and act decisively to address the growing divide between hill and valley regions of the state.
ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗꯁꯨ MP ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯅ ꯄꯨꯛꯅꯤꯡ ꯆꯤꯡꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯌꯣꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯎꯕ ꯁꯤꯡꯅꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯃꯤꯇꯣꯞ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯃꯤꯇꯣꯞ ꯆꯪꯂꯛꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯚꯥꯔꯠ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯚꯥꯔꯠꯀꯤ ꯍꯣꯝ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯝ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯃꯤꯇꯣꯞꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯙꯔꯃꯁꯥꯂꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯜꯂꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯇꯣꯞꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯗꯤꯛꯇꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯗꯦꯂꯤꯠ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯔꯤꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯇꯧꯒꯅꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯂꯥꯎꯏ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗꯗꯤ ꯃ꯭ꯌꯥꯟꯃꯥꯔ ꯆꯠꯈꯠꯂꯛꯏꯕ ꯃꯤꯇꯣꯞꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯗꯤꯛꯇꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯗꯦꯂꯤꯠ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯔꯤꯄꯣꯔꯠ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯠꯇꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯤꯇꯣꯞ ꯆꯪꯂꯛꯄꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗꯗꯤ ꯚꯥꯔꯠꯀꯤ ꯂꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯧꯗꯕꯗꯧꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯃꯛ ꯁꯦꯇꯦꯂꯥꯏꯠ ꯃꯦꯞꯇ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯗ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯈꯨꯠ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯄ ꯁꯤꯗꯗꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯐꯤꯕꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯚꯥꯔꯠ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯅꯥꯡꯕ ꯑꯀꯤꯕ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯐꯥꯎꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯩꯕꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯀꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ MPꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯄꯥꯔꯂꯤꯌꯥꯃꯦꯟꯇ ꯄꯨꯈꯠꯄꯤꯔꯒ NRCꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯃꯤꯇꯣꯞ ꯈꯟꯗꯣꯛꯀꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯅ ꯐꯣꯔꯦꯅꯔ ꯑꯦꯛꯅꯆꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯇꯩ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯃꯤꯇꯣꯞ ꯈꯟꯗꯣꯛꯀꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯛꯇꯦꯠ ꯇꯨ ꯗꯤꯕꯣꯛ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯁꯦꯔꯤꯌꯁꯂꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯔꯂꯤꯌꯥꯃꯦꯟꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই MP ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯅ ꯄꯨꯈꯠꯄꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯅꯤ.
Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation JFD today asserted that the center's move to conduct census in Manipur at this unstable juncture is suspicious and could erase the Meitei community. The organization warned that if census is conducted under the present situation, people of Manipur will come out on the streets to protest. The statement was made during a public meeting held at Uripok Sorbon Tingel Haurongbom Laikai, jointly organized by JFD along with Progressive Youth Organization and Women Welfare Association as part of its continuing campaign on fair delimitation and census. Speaking on the occasion, JFD Finance Secretary Sunil Karam said that MLAs and political parties of the state must clearly state their stand on census during the upcoming budget session of the parliament, where allocation of funds for the census will be deliberated. He maintained that holding a census in Manipur at present is inadvisable and urged authorities to first conduct National Register of Citizens (NRC) before any census exercises. Sunil Karam alleged that the governor-led PR government has ignored repeated memorandums submitted by the organization on the issue. He further stressed the need for a popular government in the state that can provide assurance through a cabinet decision, stating that only a responsible government can address public concerns and protect indigenous interests.
census tawdinga da mito kadu lalo salu haida government of India CM cabinet thagi targadi census se adu ki mati ngai laina miyamna laudra miyamna lagi thokra tawdra ku siya amakani laite haida power pair na lewa kenge power pair na koi jomina lege habudi ya rakut haban tawsidi ya roi habisne balandi adak ki census phagi tawya bonate aduna adak ki lakna kam chung ni bansda Parliament session Bangladesh. Aduna Manipur political party, aduna Manipur MLA, Mapuna government basic decision. Hey, sawo tadana aduna political party singaso Parliament magi thogam de lora kana Parliament pukhala kana Manipur ki bari ko people sile kamen na bo bata da he hai bache ako ki campaign process yana de lisi mai ke apel sojai.
As many as 13 personnel from Manipur Police have been named among the recipients of prestigious gallantry and service medals to be conferred by the President of India on the occasion of Republic Day of 2026 in recognition of their exceptional courage, devotion to duty, and distinguished service. Out of the 13 awardees from Manipur Police, 5 personnel have been selected for gallantry medals. They are Assistant Sub-Inspector Langgoijam Lenin, Assistant Sub-Inspector Siddharth Thokchom, Havildar Thaunaujam Nilchal, Rifleman Kuman Premanandra, and Constable Ngachepam Vim. The President's Medal for Distinguished Service will be awarded to DSP Sushil Kumar Singh Khuraijam. 7 personnel have been selected for the Medal of Meritorious Service. The recipients are SP CIDSB Mani Babu Singh Rajkumar, Commandant of 6th IRB Dr. Ibomcha Singh Sarangthem, Assistant Commandant Khetrimayum Prashanta Kumar Singh, Havildar Naikholal Gangte, Rifleman Premchand Singh Chungkham, Assistant Sub-Inspector Pukrambam Bijen, Rifleman Kamlen Sang, and Fire Service Sub-Officer Ranjit Kumar Chirom. Meanwhile, a total of 982 personnel from police, fire services, home guards and civil defense and correctional services across the country have been awarded gallantry and service medals on the occasion of Republic Day 2026 for their exemplary service and bravery. As part of National Voters' Day, Sports Authority of India, Northeast Regional Center Imphal and Kuman Mahikol Mayang Imphal jointly organized Sunday on Cycle Come Fitness Run under the supervision of Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports today. The event featured a 10-kilometer cycle rally and a 4-kilometer fitness run, which commenced from the school premises, covered key locations around Mayang Imphal, and concluded back at the school. Students actively participated in the program and certificates were distributed to them as a mark of encouragement for their participation. The program was attended by My Bharat Manipur Joint Director Dr. Salam Dhanachandra, Sai Accounts Officer Yengkhom Bhubareshwar, Sai Project and Administration Officer T.H. Malviya Devi, and Principal of Kuman Mahikol Mayang Imphal Naurem Manglemjao as chief dignitaries. Speaking on the occasion, T.H. Malviya Devi stated that Sunday on Cycle campaign has been running successfully for over a year since its launch by Prime Minister on December 17 of 2024. She highlighted the importance of cycling in promoting physical fitness as well as contributing towards a clean and pollution-free environment. Emphasizing sustainability, she said bicycles serve an effective and eco-friendly alternative to fuel-consuming vehicles, encouraging a healthier and greener lifestyle.
About the Sahi Amahena, Aquina Hosi Satari, Magi Asingba, Aqui motive Hidagadiqua, Aqui environment free Ohenba, Atuka, cycle Tobogi Hene Bise, Hava Masaka, so quick Gari season at Pose, Sigida, alternate means Sekari, or get again have the Aquina cycle or Hening Bagida Makta, cycle Tobosnaka, that we have the environment friendly plus physical activity amo in the season of Yabua. Adugisi promoto Bosna, Aqui Saiki Horaga, Hositi Ayamba, Department Kudimakta, Sigi cycle Gise, Aquina, Ministry Degi, so letter la aga mo isu thau ba hore.
The 16th National Voters' Day was also observed at the Election Counting Hall of DC Office Thoubal Complex, organized by District Election Office Thoubal today. DC Thoubal, who is also the District Election Officer of Thoubal, Yumnam Robita, ADM Thoubal Aribam Amarjit Sharma, and BDO Thoubal, also Electoral Registration Officer ERO Khangabok Surma Thiam, attended the observance as main dignitaries. The observance was also attended by district level officers, representatives of political parties, and students. As part of the event, DEO DC Thoubal Yumnam Robita took voters' pledge and distributed election photo identity card EPIC to the newly enrolled voters in the electoral list.
Has the right to vote whether you are power electoral roll the candidate decision junction district voters right to exercise
Dean of the MU School of Social Science, Professor K. Indramani, criticized the prevailing system of Indian democracy, terming it dynastic politics, where families dominate the political landscape. He was speaking as the chief guest at the observance of 16th National Voters' Day at the Library Hall of GP Women's College, Imphal. The observance, organized by Political Science Department, Dhanamanjuri University, was also attended by GP Women's College Principal Professor L. Rajan and Head of Department of Physics, Dr. M. Vidyasagar. Speaking further, Professor Indramani urged voters to exercise their adult franchise wisely, emphasizing that the Constitution grants every citizen the right to choose their representatives independently. He underscored the crucial need for choosing good representatives in shaping the state and country towards good direction. Governor of Manipur, Ajay Kumar Bhalla, extended his warm greetings and best wishes to the people of the state on the occasion of 77th Republic Day. In his message, the governor highlighted the significance of Republic Day, which marks enforcement of the Constitution on 26th of January 1950, establishing India as a sovereign, socialist, secular and democratic republic. He urged citizens to reaffirm their faith in the values of justice, liberty, equality and fraternity that form the foundation of the nation. The governor lauded Manipur's rich cultural heritage, unity in diversity and courage and talent of its people, especially in sports, arts, culture and public service. He called upon everyone to work collectively for inclusive development, social justice and strengthening of peace and harmony in the state. Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly, T.H. Satyabrata, extended greetings to the people of the state and called for upholding true spirit of the Constitution through justice, dignity and inclusive development. In his message, the speaker stated that peace without justice and unity without dignity are meaningless, stressing that development must be accompanied by the voice of the people. He urged elected representatives, civil servants and citizens to protect the sanctity of democratic institutions, saying constitutional values must be defended not only in Delhi but in every locality, village, valley and hill of Manipur, and emphasized that the state's future depends on unity, collective wisdom and shared commitment to the common good. We'll be right back after a quick break.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. Large number of active workers and supporters of former MLA of Sagolban joined BJP, extending their support to sitting MLA RK Imo. The new entrants, hailing from Ward number 7, 8 and 10, expressed confidence in the leadership of RK Imo and developmental initiatives undertaken under his tenure. The joining is being seen as a strong message of unity and political consolidation in support of peace, stability and all-round development of the constituency and Manipur at large. Meanwhile, the 9th edition of the 7A side football tournament was inaugurated at Sagolban Bijoy Govinda Lampak under the theme Peace and Unity. Former Minister Sapam Ranjan attended the inaugural function and MLA RK Imo attended as main guest. Addressing the gathering, the MLA assured that the tournament, launched in 2012, will now be organized annually every November, emphasizing the role of sports in promoting unity, discipline and harmony among the youth. The program concluded with a collective commitment to promote peace through sports and work in unity for a progressive and harmonious Sagolban and Manipur. Wangkai Assembly Constituency MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar today formally sent off Manipur contingent at Imphal International Airport to participate in the upcoming 15th Senior and 14th Sub-Junior National Langadi Championship 2025-26. The national level tournament is scheduled to be held at Shirdi Sainagar, Maharashtra from January 30 to February 1. The Manipur team consists of 12 athletes along with a coach, manager and 3 technical officials. The contingent has been undergoing intensive training for the past few days while camped at Kurai Jingangbom Leika Unity Club ahead of the championship. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar said that although Langadi is a lesser known sport, Manipur has consistently produced national level athletes and secured medals in previous championships, including last year. Highlighting the struggles and challenges faced by sports persons, he commended the determination and resilience of the athletes for participating in the tournament despite limited resources. He expressed disappointment that, as per norms, 2 teams, each of men's and women's categories, should participate in both junior and senior divisions. However, due to constraints in both athletes and funding, only 1 team will be representing the state this time. Assuring support in the future, the MLA stated that efforts would be made to bridge this gap so that Manipur can produce full teams in both men's and women's junior and senior categories in the coming years.
India popular game Manipur Masana popular popular game level dominate Manipur situation team financially problem support of Masida Chapasida Nuan Sapidinate, Adubu, Manipur Mai Purtavia, Manipur Purtavia, Hariba Masana, Zida, Kujusana, me, the Kuju National Takta, champion of Miabagi, Aduma Wakalon, the Pandum, the Nasigi championship, Chavani.
Samajwadi Party Manipur State President Konthaujam Bisorjit has announced plans to field the party's candidates in 40 assembly constituencies in the upcoming assembly election. Addressing the gathering at a reception ceremony for newly elected party office bearers, he stated that people are subjected to face extreme hardships amidst the prolonged ongoing crisis and that disunity is hindering the peace process. Bisorjit further criticized the president's government for failing to restore peace and normalcy, saying that it is no different from the previous government. He lambasted the government's inaction against Kuki armed groups who allegedly attacked Meitei settlements and failed to resettle IDPs despite repeated assurances. Citing recent incidents, including Mayanglambam Rishikanta's killing in Churachandpur district and a Meitei abduction attempt at Kaithilmanbi, Bisorjit questioned the claim of peace restoration in the state. He added that the people's expectations for restoration of peace and normalcy from the president's rule government has remained unfulfilled. The newly elected office bearers of Samajwadi Party, Manipur, include Chief General Secretary Konthojam Hemchandra, Vice Presidents Moirangthem Mangi and Kundrakwam Romeo, and State Secretaries Golmai Guilin Rongmai, Muhammad Riajuddin, Ranjan Laishram, and Nongmaithem Gojedro.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯟꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯃꯆꯣꯏ ꯇꯥꯟꯅꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯏꯪꯕ ꯇꯞꯄ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯆꯍꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯐꯥꯖꯜꯂꯦ ꯄꯤఆꯔ ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯁꯤ ꯄꯤఆꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯏꯪꯕ ꯇꯞꯄ ꯄꯣꯔꯛꯑꯅꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯔꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯍꯔꯥꯎꯅ ꯂꯧꯈꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯄꯤఆꯔꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯤꯗꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯟꯅꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯄꯥꯜꯂꯝꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯒ ꯆꯞ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯩ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯥꯏꯗꯤꯄꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯍꯔꯥꯎꯕꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯌꯥꯕ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯄꯤఆꯔꯁꯦ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯔꯅꯨ ꯄꯤఆꯔꯁꯨ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯟꯕꯤꯈ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯇꯣꯛꯄꯤꯈ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯉꯥꯛꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯅ ꯁꯦꯝ ꯁꯥꯕꯁꯦ ꯇꯧꯍꯟꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯍꯌꯦꯡ ꯁꯦꯝꯅꯤ ꯍꯪꯆꯤꯠ ꯁꯦꯝꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯦꯝ ꯁꯦꯝꯅꯤ ꯄꯪꯉꯥꯡ ꯉꯥꯡꯕꯁꯦ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯅꯨ ꯁꯦꯝꯒꯗꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯁꯦꯝꯕꯤꯔꯣ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯣꯏꯗꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯏꯂꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯦꯝꯖꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤ ꯉꯥꯛꯆꯔꯒꯦ ꯄꯤఆꯔꯁꯦ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗꯒꯤ ꯆꯠꯄꯤꯈ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯁꯤꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯃꯥꯖꯋꯥꯗꯤ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯀꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ.
Families and JAC have claimed the body of Mayang Lambam Rishikanta, who was shot dead by suspected UKNA cadres on January 21 this year. The body was claimed after Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala assured to translate the JAC's demand into action. Speaking to reporters, JAC's convener Sarangthem Sushil warned of intensified agitations if the governor fails to fulfill his assurances. He also expressed suspicion that Jingnu Haukip may have colluded with suspected Kuki armed groups in Rishikanta's killing to get his earnings from Nepal. Notably, Rishikanta was abducted along with his fiancée Jingnu Haukip from her residence at Tuibong in Churachandpur district by suspected UKNA cadres and subsequently shot him dead at Netjang village under Hinglip police station in the same district. He had been working in Nepal and was on leave, staying with Jingnu Haukip. The incident has sparked tensions, with JAC demanding justice and action against those involved.
लौरगसु अकोई जेसी की साइड तक तुमिन लेखिरोय मरमदी सिंगनु हौके आइना मासिनेबा मेन कल्प्रिट ओरिजि नुपासे सिनन बखोनबदा नेपाल दगी माना नुपासी मोइथेम तोरगा पुसिलक्पा अदगी नुपासी की लेरिबा प्रॉपर्टी हाइबा तारेको बैंक अकाउंट मागी लम सुसामपुरदा लेरिबसी माना सिगी खुदोंग चाबसे लौरगा माजे हालबा मतुंगदा मागी फिबान नोंगदा मागी प्रॉपर्टी मैमसे थमनबा खोनबा हाइरबा मैमसे अकोई गवर्नर की साइड ता अकाउंट न सिंगबा मागी प्रॉपर्टी न सिंगबसे अकोई सीज तोबियो हाइदुना अकोई मेमोरेंडम से already iraga apoi pisenjagar baneba adu governor so adum matam gi oina akanba action taken adum tawrage immediate tawrage na adum takpire aduna maram orakanda koi lekai khung si mem khadar awan wai tama mem su leidana si khalaga da JC with family lekai mem khadana na asiba lobagi wore se lawjabani hebse amukam thamjare asibasigi mathong amje pangthoba lor matungda governor da salaga sibaugi manungda phabiu haibagi akoi atopa supplement memorandum ama pinen amke akoi already akoi draft tawrga thamabani atu matamda pisillaga hayeng amuka akanba pressure se tawna akoi siam saba loijare jese.
Kokomi Jiribam branch has strongly condemned the abduction and brutal killing of M. Rishikanta of Kakching Kunau, which took place on the night of January 21. In a press release issued today, the organization expressed deep anguish and anger over what it termed as the continued failure of authorities to protect innocent civilian lives in Manipur. The organization stated that if the lives of common people cannot be safeguarded, then the presence of central security forces in the state has no meaning and they should leave Manipur immediately. The organization alleged that security forces are functioning under the influence of control of Chin narco-terrorist elements operating in the region. Criticizing the government's response, Kokomi said that the announcement of 10 lakh rupees as ex gratia compensation after the killing reflects how little value is being placed on human life. Recalling previous incidents, the association pointed out that the brutal murder of 3 women and 3 children in 2024 remains unresolved, with no action taken against the perpetrators till date. The organization further alleged that security forces have turned a blind eye to large-scale illegal poppy cultivation in Kangpokpi and Churachandpur districts instead of taking firm action against such unlawful activities. Stating that fundamental rights of the people are being continuously undermined, Kokomi Jiribam branch said that the time has come for the people to collectively reject false narratives of normalcy and stand united in the fight for justice, safety, and dignity. Inadyokat Luptin Iyol condemns continuation of organizing marriage and religious events of Meitei community in extravagant manner against the organization's efforts to preserve Meitei culture. In a press release, Iyol lamented that influential individuals and families continue to flout guidelines despite their campaigns against such events in the 27 assembly constituencies. The organization clarified that it does not impose its views but appeals to the public to avoid lavish events that defile Meitei rituals with foreign influences. Iyol asked the public not to misrepresent their movement while appealing to shun extravagant religious functions. It further sought public cooperation in this regard. Meritorious students of Smart Universal Academy Sekmaijin Kuno in Kakching District were felicitated with gifts and tokens of encouragement during a program organized by the managing committee of the school at its premises. The event was held to recognize academic excellence and motivate students to continue striving for better performance. Speaking on the occasion, school chairman K. Manglem stated that good students eventually become good and responsible citizens. He emphasized the importance of nurturing young minds through continuous guidance, encouragement, and recognition of their achievements. Highlighting the role of society, he appealed to parents and the general public to actively support such initiatives, stating that appreciation and motivation play a crucial role in shaping the future of students. The program concluded with the distribution of gifts to meritorious students, creating a positive and encouraging atmosphere within the school community. Now, renowned Natta Sankirtana artist Yumnam Jatra, a Sangeet Natak Academy Amrit awardee, has been posthumously selected for the Padma Shri Award 2026 under the Unsung category. His name is among the 54 artists selected for the award from across India. Jatra, who played a pivotal role in promoting Natta Sankirtana, a rich art form of Manipur, passed away on October 11 of 2025. The Padma Shri Award will be given to Jatra in recognition for his outstanding contributions to the field of art and culture. Ibudhaw Marjing Performing Arts Center Impact Thangkham Maninglai's play Numituna won several titles at the Roopmahal Artist Memorial Drama Festival, which was organized by Manipur State Kala Academy in the collaboration with Roopmahal Theatre from December 24 to January 13 at Roopmahal Theatre. According to a press release issued by Impact, Hemchand Ningthaujam and Monica Usam, who played Ningthem and Thaba, won Best Actor and Best Actress respectively. It added that Laurembam Lingjain, who acted as Macha Thoi, was adjudged Best Child Actor, and Jinkham Jinit, who played as Nodia Chand, won Best Comedian. The play, written by Nabadweep Ningthauja and directed by Puttem Sharda Devi, also earned second Best Discipline. Moving on to sports. Matches of the 18th State League organized by All Manipur Football Association (AMFA) under the aegis of All India Football Federation (AIFF) were played at artificial turf ground Lamlong today. In one encounter, Nambul Mapal Athlete and Cultural Organization (NACO) registered a hard-fought 2-1 victory over FC Rengdai. In another match of the day, Northeastern Sporting Union (NESU) dominated proceedings to secure convincing 3-0 win against 11-star Sporting Union Akampat. In today's matches of the first edition of Battle of the Office Cup Tennis Ball Cricket Tournament 2025-26, District Police Thaubal defeated RIMS 11 by 38 runs. In another match, MTGS defeated PHED by 17 runs. Both District Police Thaubal and MTGS marched into the next rounds. It may be noted that the cricket tournament is organized by Bamon Kampu Cricket Club BKCC at Irilbung High School ground. And now the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Lamphelpat, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 24 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 7.6 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 95% in the morning and 40% in the evening. And the headlines once again. National Voters Day celebrated in Manipur as Chief Election Commissioner of India stresses youth participation and technology in election. TIM Secretary Michael Lamjathang Haokip says cookies responsible for Manipur conflict, asserts Meiteis only seek to prevent illegal immigration and promote peaceful coexistence among indigenous people. Center and state governments attempting since early days to divide hills and valley and create hatred among communities, alleges Meitei Tribe Union. Campaign for Just and Fair Delimitation, JFD asserts center's move to conduct census in Manipur at this unstable juncture is suspicious and could erase Meitei community. And 13 Manipur police personnel named for gallantry and service medals to be conferred by President on Republic Day 2026. That is all the news we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News. Keep watching for more news updates.